aside from that, you know, when you look at, you know, the beauty of the religion, man, like I still remember going to Jummah the first time, yeah, and just how I was greeted, bro. Like I've never been greeted like that in my life, man.
What was it
Being
like?
like physically, like, you know, my hand being shaken. How are you, bro? Like people genuinely interested in you, not like they're actually genuinely want to know about you, who you are, and like that feeling, bro. You don't get that anywhere else, man. And then like even like on a level of like how committed a Muslim is compared to other religions. And it's not to say that people that are upon different religions aren't committed. There's people that are committed on every religion, but most of the time when you meet a Muslim, yeah, someone who's practicing Deen, their love for it is clear, man.
Yeah,
You know,
I was gonna say as well.
you know,
Even someone
it's
who's
incredible,
not
man.
practicing, you can tell that they wholeheartedly
Still
believe
believe it.
in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a sense of like
Yeah.
of purpose
No
there.
doubt whatsoever.
100%.
Yeah,
I've met many Muslims that, you know, don't practice or do practice but may not pray 5 times a day, but they'll still speak to you with passion about Deen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you'll still feel like,
you could
wow,
never convince them that it's not true.
that's not true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
certainly.
it's crazy, man, and that's like just the easy things, man. That for me, bro, that made it easy for me to step into Deen. Do you know what I mean? That,
Yeah.
and there's other things as well. Like obviously, you know, similar to Sam, I had experiences with like the unseen and the Jinn, and you know what, you know, in the Western side we call ghosts. You know, you know, that for me was another massive thing that made me realize, well, do you know what, if that can be true, then surely this is true as well. Do you know what I mean?
Did it make your experience with the Jinn? Did it just make you realize that there's other beings other than just humans and animals?
Yeah. I can't actually unfortunately discuss the story in detail because the family don't like it to be open conversation.
That's fine.
But anyway, something in my family happened. There was a family member of mine, unfortunately passed away from an interaction with the Jinn, and it was quite a pivotal point in my life, man, because the details are very not scary. What's the word?
Really?
Yeah, I suppose they're quite eye-opening, basically. Yeah, the details of the story. And when it's someone that you know personally, yeah, someone that you have known like your whole life, yeah, and has went through an experience like this that is that profound, it makes you question everything, man. Like you think, wow, how could this person have experienced something so superstitious, so out of our, you know, daily, like, I suppose not even imagination, but so out of our like daily interaction. It makes you think about life, man, as a whole. And then further down the line, bro, I had more experiences, more like very personal experiences with Jinn, man. You know, I witnessed, I suppose, a possession in some sense, and it was just like when you actually not necessarily see a Jinn, but you've interacted with one and you know it's there. You think, well, then if that, you know, thing is there, then surely there's something greater to this. Because if it's not just us humans that float around this earth, man, then something has to have created that as well. Do you know what I mean? And even just a simple idea of a human being, man, you think about it, bro. Like, I remember Josh saying to me one time, I remember saying to Josh, this is prior to me being Muslim, yeah, I said, I'm not religious. And Josh, as Josh does, gives you a beautiful long speech that makes everything nice and clear, and he says it in a really nice tone, and you're very tuned in to the whole conversation. And he explained to me, he said to me, basically, he said, okay, so he said, imagine.
Isn't that okay? It's such a Josh okay. This is Josh, bro. Like you tell him something, and then he says, he goes.
I'm actually going back to the time.
It's
he
so
does
funny.
that.
Yeah. He like relaxes. You know.
Yeah, he does.
He's
Yeah.
the best.
He's sick.
So go on, what did he say?
He's sick. He basically said to me, he said, imagine an iPhone fell from the sky, yeah, and I picked up this iPhone and I said to you, this iPhone created itself and it just fell from the sky. He said, what would you say? And I said, I'd think you're a madman. He goes, okay. So he said, if you think the idea of an iPhone creating itself is mad, then what do you think of the idea of a human being creating itself is? Something that we can't even create, yeah? Humans cannot create human beings. Humans can create iPhones, yeah? Something so complex that we can't replicate the human body, yeah? You're willing to say that was just
Coincidence.
created, just came. And I thought, do you know what? It's a very good point. You think about it. Think of how complex that iPhone is,
Yeah.
man. When you actually think about it, like, even the idea of that creating itself is fairly far-fetched when you think about it.
Impossible.
It's impossible. How on earth do we think that the human, being the human existence was just, it just happened?